Hi everyone, it's me again, Martin from Expedia Group. In this short series of clips, I'm going to share more about challenges that we are seeing unfolding in travel, how they impact businesses, and how we at Expedia Group are responding to advance our travel mission. So let's go. Let's start first with changing. We all know what the world, we all know that the world is evolving at rapid pace. Globalization, digital innovation, and rising consumer expectations are reshaping the way we live, including the way we travel. In today's hyper-connected world, thanks to technology and air travel, the globe has pretty much shrunk in size. Places once considered remote are now just a few clicks or hours away. And this means that the travel market has exploded in diversity. It is no longer dominated by just a few regions. Travelers now come from everywhere in the world and they think they book and travel differently. And I think this makes personalization as well as cultural sensitivity more important than ever. And add to that are growing concerns around what we have in the middle pillar, digital security. With millions of bookings happening online every single day, the risk of fraud and cyber attacks has never been higher. One breach can destroy consumer trust and ruin someone's long-awaited vacation. And of course, the final challenge, or at least one of the challenges that we wanted to kind of bring to the fore today, it's the fact that we're in the middle of a massive digital transformation. AI automation and new platforms like ours are changing how businesses operate. While this brings new opportunities, it also disrupts old ways of working and puts jobs and traditional roles at risk. Okay, now in this next section, we're going to talk about what these changes mean for businesses. Well, first, they demand some level of agility. Businesses can no longer rely on just one version of a travel platform to serve the whole world. The needs of a traveler in, say, Tokyo will differ from someone in Nairobi or Sao Paulo, or even in Singapore and Indonesia and everywhere else in the region. And Expedia Group, this is where we are seeing how diverse the modern traveler has become. That's why we are constantly thinking about how we can build our tools so that they can work for every type of customer. And this includes how people book, what languages they use, and even how they pay. Then there is the issue of trust. For online platforms like ours, we are not just connecting travelers to flights or hotels, we're handling their money, their data, and to some extent, their dreams. If something goes wrong, we don't just lose a booking, we lose credibility. And that's why we invest in robust digital security and use data science and AI to predict and prevent fraud. I think with over 70 petabytes of data processed, we're able to spot those risks quickly and protect customers across the globe. And finally, it's the issue of digital disruption. While it may seem like technology is replacing people, it can also empower them. So here's an example. In many of the markets that we serve, especially from Southeast and South Asia, there is a considerable number of travelers who rely on travel agents for a variety of reasons. Some may be first-time travel agent, they may be first-time travelers who still do not have the confidence to book online. Some may be keen to go to a destination where they may not be that comfortable exploring on their own on the first instance and therefore would prefer some hand-holding. Or some may be incredibly well traveled but would like to get a highly bespoke travel itinerary planned based on needs and interests. And to this end, technology actually do give them the tools to serve better and not disappear. So yes, these changes are huge, but they also open the door for smarter, more inclusive solutions.